But actually, before we get started, I actually want to thank all the legends for coming out tonight. They definitely showed out. We definitely felt the love, definitely felt the support. And I just want them to know that the city of Charlotte, the Bank of America Stadium, and the whole Panthers organization, appreciates.
And it just didn't stop there, man. Cam, they had you hitting the drum. You done walk out the tunnel like old days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you even created an iconic moment with your former teammates. Yeah. So Sheena Quick, man, she tweeted, she said, GM Dan Morgan says the atmosphere in Bank of America Stadium on Saturday gave him chills. And that was real, man. The whole city was electric. We did the 4th and 1 pregame show. And then, the boy came back, Cam the man, king of the Queen City, walked out and got the team started with the keep pounding drum. Cam, tell me the feelings, the emotions of the return.
Let me make this abundantly clear. This is a message to Dave Canales. This is a message to T-Mac. This is a message to Bryce Young. No moral victories. Don't get used to this. I think the thing that drove me the most while I was a Carolina Panther early on in my career and during my time in Carolina is, the fans are excited, but the main reason why there was so much love and aspiration and just electricity in that stadium is because we expected to win. Mm-hmm. And some would say the moral victory would be we did everything but win.
Yeah.
But we only came to see us win.
Come on now.
Don't get used to that. The experience as a whole, man, this was a proven recipe where people support winners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I think about where Dave Canales, Bryce Young, and company has really shifted that narrative in Carolina in a way where, okay, now you know what the expectation is. Now you know the support is there.
Yeah.
But we got to find ways to win football
Got
games.
to.
And at times there was, flashes of what could be or what's soon to be, hopefully. And there was times of like, nah, that cannot happen.
Mm-hmm.
We got to protect the football. Bryce understands that. Muff kicks cannot happen. ETN, no, sir. Because when you're playing a good team, no matter if they capitalize on that mistake or not, you missed an opportunity to go put up points.
Yeah.
But all in all, man, Carolina, thank you. Carolina Panthers organization, thank you. Jeremy Kelly, Miss Nicole Tepper, and Mr. David Tepper, man, thank you for, having me share that intimate moment, not only, with my loved ones, but just the whole city of Charlotte and my teammates.
Yeah.
I almost tear-jerked because it was
Please
like,
welcome Panthers legend, Canales.
Oh, my goodness. And I didn't know how I was going to feel, walking out that tunnel once again, feeling the love and the support once again. It was so much that I missed out on because we was trying to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
People knew.
Yeah.
I wanted to go and show face, pregame, but, not to spur the moment or spill the moment, but to have that type of output is what every athlete wants in their fan base. So electric, it was impactful. It was just a dominant showcase of support that I haven't been back, so I don't know what it was like. I only can see what I see on social media or the internet, but that brought back good times.
Yeah,
Seeing familiar faces with not just teammates, but personnel around, the organization or the facility, man. My dog Greg, man, that was deep. That was
seen
heavy.
Gio?
No.
Oh, Greg from
Yes.
the staff, yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see Greg Olsen, but for me, having the unsung heroes behind the scenes that made my life easier.
People don't see them, yeah.
They don't, bro. They don't. And when I seen them, from Greg and Don, Donnie and those guys, bro, they were real slayers for me, bro.
Yeah.
From chewing gum to Gatorade, to water, to football, preferences, the towels, guys don't get the appreciation, but to see them again, to see him again was something that was like, oh my goodness, bro. We share so many memories, not just the good memories, but they were there. I remember very particular early on in my career. It was my rookie season. And I had a thing that I always held myself accountable. I was young and I just wanted to win. And after each loss, and we lost a lot my rookie year, after each loss, I would go and throw every single route that I missed. And who called it? Greg Allman. And those type of people that don't question like, man, why we got to, it was just, bro, I'm doing it. Say less. All right, I'll be there. Give me 10 minutes. I collect the balls and give you a Gatorade. Like those type of individuals allow greatness to happen. And it's my job or people's job to always acknowledge who allowed you to be great. And yeah, man, it was such a wholesome moment, but we didn't win.
Yeah.
And no matter how you want to cook it, the expectation going to each and every game is to win a football game. I don't care how you do it, just get it done.
Yeah.
Make the necessary, get it done. From, Dan Morgan has done a great job with assembling the team. Yeah. Curating and asserting missing pieces or adding pieces to the thing. And, that stadium was extremely vibrant, man. And I was just lucky to be able to have shared that moment with so many people that I care most about too.
And I do think the Panthers will be sharing more moments with Bryce Young as they just picked up his 5th-year option with $260.5 million guaranteed for the 2027 season. So Bryce and the Panthers will be staying together through 2027. So, hopefully
good for him. Good
get
for
some
him
stuff
because
rolling.
It was a little questionable. Yeah. But obviously his performance over this past weekend kind of solidified that. Yeah. And, good quarterbacks is hard to find.
That's true.
And, for the people who have always doubted or kind of, looked at Bryce as an individual that's not capable, no matter because of his skill or his size, it didn't matter. Yeah. Nobody cares how big you are. Nobody cares, how fast you are if you do not produce. We are in the production-based business. Yeah. And if you don't produce, they will find somebody that will. Yeah. Happily. So I just wanted to share that message with him, man, because he was also an individual that I challenged this year too. Yeah. And and I think we got to move on with this narrative of, Cam hating or Cam bit. Like I'm a person that holds everybody accountable. Yeah, that's true. Including you, including me. And I'm also, the person that wanted to be held accountable too. And as I cover sports, I do it in a very direct way. A lot of times I'm looking at podcasts and people cover this sport and it's always Captain Obvious information. Yeah. The first one to report, oh, this team suffered because of, you can go on a stat line and see that guy. But tell me something that we don't know. Make a bold prediction before you actually see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm not afraid to cross that line with the truth. When you're not playing how you need to play, I'm going to tell you. And I'll still dap you up and shake your hand too. I would prefer somebody to hold me accountable in that way rather than saying, if he would have threw this, then we would have. No, bro. Because that I receive and I put out stuff that I can relate to. And if somebody held me accountable during my career, it wasn't that I looked at it as hate. I just looked at it as like, okay, cool. You're stating something that I obviously seen, you know what I'm saying, for myself. You feel me? So, yeah, man, once again, from even the Roaring Riot, that specific event, bro, having people, you know, outside, you know, with blocks and blocks and blocks.
Because you showed up as a different, obviously Cam the player, but now the personality that's doing the show in front of the fans. Like, you gave them another piece, a part of you, and then just want to say thank you also to Luke, Greg, Luke, TD, Jay Stu, Joe Webb.
Joe Webb, man.
Yeah.
Those guys pulled up, man. And it's always important to kind of share the stories that reminds people of how your relationship was curated.
Yeah.
And it's sad, but a lot of our curated, you know, relationships came not just through the smiles and the laughs, but also through the tears and the disappointments. And the fact that, you know, from me, TD, not Greg, but me, TD, Luke, Jay Stu, Joe Webb, and those guys, and just sharing that with the fans was such a beautiful moment that I cherish for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know, all that to say, you know, there were some people who came and supported. And somebody was on stage that really wasn't supposed to be on stage, but he was on stage. I don't know how he got in because they were just letting anybody in.
Yeah, really, huh?
We had to call security. But
I needed security because they was flocking on me. What's good, bud? Yeah. Come on now.
Man, Peggy, I don't understand how I feel. How you feel, Peggy?
Bruh, it felt amazing. Like, I didn't really feel it until the next morning after. I'm like,
whoa.
Whoa, chill. Whoa. It didn't really set in. Whoa. The whole moment didn't set in until the next morning after. And I'm like, yo, bro, chill, bro. Come on, bro. I don't know that you had your moment, bro. Come on. Why you gotta do me like that?
What was that?
Bro, I didn't grasp the full moment until the next day because it was just running and making sure everything was running right. But I sat there for a second and it was just like, oh, I'm from Charlotte. Being from Charlotte, as a kid, I think I only was able to go to one Panthers game, to working for the team, then working with you, and then coming back and doing a show, you know, for the fans in the city I'm from.
I seen you signing autographs, Piggy.
Bruh, you know what I'm saying?
It's
and
sad
just,
the way how you devalue that man's shirt,
man,
towel.
Everybody want to stump on your story. See, I let him get his little sentiment. Man,
I wanted to stop to do that. I said, man, you don't want that signature.
You want that. You want that.
Not throw that little shirt away.
Please, that's that exotic. That's that Zaza shit.
It ain't Zaza. It's the oregano.
Man, please. Huh? I'm the collector. Huh? But man, look, bro.
Eclectic, Peggy.
Oh, that's what but you spelled neglector. But you know, it is what it is.
It's whatever I intended to be.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what they saying. I'm just telling you what the internet's saying.
Keep
bro.
going. Tell us.
Anyway,
the
man,
story, man,
for everybody to come out, bro, it just felt good to be back in Charlotte, man, to see my family on the side of the stage, man, and just those moments really showed me the growth of our relationship too, as well, from the start to where it is now.
Unfortunately,
man, please. I know exactly, but man, it just like standing on stage doing that in the city I'm from, the city I love. Man, I just want to say thank you for people to show up, because, you know, when you're doing stuff, you see views online, and we see numbers, we see comments, but to see real people show love in person, like, you don't have to do that. And for the fact that people do that, you don't even have to watch, but the fact that anybody's watching and showing up, thank you. And that's from us, that's from our team, that's from everybody. And to do it in the 704, man, there ain't no better place to do it. So, man, shout out, man. And shout out to my dude, Matt, too, man. He came through with the gear.
Oh, yeah,
man,
yeah.
Yes, Locker Room, CLT. Shout out, man. So it feels good when it's like, man, it's love. It's just like genuine love. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, I know you talked about Charlotte, but how was your overall?
Oh, my goodness, Peggy.
weekend?
I thought you would never ask.
I
We
wasn't
wanna hear
about
nothing
to.
you. Nah, they want to hear about me.
Oh, please, come on.
Step
Y'all came
aside.
to see the show.
Man, you know
see
what,
it.
Pig? I as I was talking, I had to also remind myself,
What?
I'm about to stop going to games.
What? Oh,
I have to, bro. I have to.
you said that
Every
too.
single time I show up to support a team, they lose.
Don't say Gilly was right about that mojo.
I'm a support from afar. Every time I go back to Auburn, they lose. Every time I go back to Carolina, well, I've only been, they lost.
Yeah. But it's sometimes, though, bro, I think you just got to keep going. Keep going.
Nah, bro, I get the picture.
Yeah.
I get the picture.
Times are going to change. Change is going to come, my brother.
It's unfortunate, but man, the highlight of the whole weekend for me is seeing my kids run around and, even though it can kind of be overwhelming, being in a tight corridor in a suite
yeah.
with 9 kids screaming, hollering, playing slapping each other, running, playing tag, freeze tag. And it ain't like the suite got the healthiest food, so they all charged up on soda, candy, ice cream,
that
cake.
Sweet cart drove by.
Oh my goodness. But it was a beautiful moment. Man.
Yeah, so. Man. But you know one thing that hit me though while we was on stage, you was like 10 years ago, Chosen was born. For that moment, it's like, dog.
Time flies.
Do they even know? Like, do you even think your kids know? Because I even seeing them run around and all these people, obviously you're dad to them, but being in Carolina, I think Shakira understood.
The only one that couldn't appreciate those moments, but she at that age where
too cool to be
too cool to show emotion. And China seen me play a couple times.
Yeah.
But that whole experiences of who daddy is something that I don't think they will ever get.
Oh, for sure.
But there's still implementation to be told and taught, from father to son or daughter. And I just look forward to those type of moments. Here we go, man. Next clip.